Hi YouTube, Miss Chibi is here. I'm coming on to do a video about crochet braids and to show you guys how it turned out. So first I would do a quick spin around. Forgive me because I am in my bathroom, and I'm in the smaller bathroom too, so I'm going to do a quick spin and maybe you guys can take a look at the hair and see. So here we go. Here's the turnaround look. And I'm back. If you see me looking off to the side, it's because I have a mirror right here and I can see where I'm trying to show you a little bit better. So again, I did the crochet braids. I didn't see anybody on YouTube with this style hair. I saw a lot of different hair. I saw some of the kinkier hair. I saw some people with videos and tutorials. Like the corkscrew hair, a lot of different things. But like I said, I didn't see one with the spiral hair, and I thought it was pretty fun and something to do. So went to the local beauty supply store looking for hair, and this may actually be braiding hair. I'm not for sure, but this is what I used. It's Platinum Biba Tango braid, and that's the hair that I put in. Actually, when the hair comes, if anyone else does try and get this hair, the hair is kind of crispy. It's the best way I can explain it. When it comes, so what I had to do was just use my, spray bottle and spray the hair down, and then I just went and bought a cheap conditioner to put on the hair itself. I don't put this in my own hair, which I'm sure wouldn't be a problem if I did for those that do use it. Just got a cheap conditioner to put on the actual hair to make it soften a little bit so that I could break the hair in two parts. Because I saw some people that did like the kinkier hair or the corkscrew style hair. What a lot of people were saying was don't put that actual full piece, don't latch that full piece into your hair because your hair will be really big and full. So I figured it probably would be the same thing with the curls. So what I did was, like I said, I sprayed the hair and then put the conditioner on it, just so I could get it softer so that I could actually separate the hair. It does not separate very easily. So I just would take the hair prior to putting it in and put the conditioner on it. I would spray it down, put the conditioner on it, and just kind of twist and roll it a little bit, which will soften it up, and then I would just kind of yank it and pull it through, kind of like what I just did right here. Pull it apart like that, and then it would kind of go back into its form, actually pretty good, or I would just take it and curl it and pull it down, and it would kind of bounce back and do its thing. The other thing was, I saw a young lady on YouTube that did not use the crochet needle. She used a beater. Can you all see that? She used a beater, and for me, I thought that the beater would be easier because the whole crochet needle with the flip up, flicker down, I thought it might not work out so well. This beater worked really, really well for me because this is what I did my whole head with. I didn't even need the crochet needle. And I still did the same style. Actually, I was going to show you guys how I put one in. I didn't think I needed to do a tutorial because there are plenty of tutorials on YouTube, which is how I actually learned how to do this style for myself. So I'll just take one out while I'm talking and attempt to put it back in so you guys can see. I was quite surprised when I went on YouTube to see people doing the crochet braids. We used to call these latch hooks back in the day, because I used to wear them back in the day, and that was about 12 years ago maybe. So it's interesting that it's on a comeback, but it is a very good style to keep your hair protected and actually to have it grow, because when I used to get it years ago, I would leave mine in. This is a little bit extreme, but I honestly would leave it in for like 2 or 3 months. But I was younger, I was still in high school, and I didn't have a lot of money. I guess any excuse I can use for leaving it in for 3 months. but it actually grew my hair really, really well. So I'm just going to show you guys how I did this with the beater, and I'll keep talking at the same time. So the other thing that I did, every time I take one of these out, I forget where I pulled it from. I'll just put it here. So the amount of braids I did and how I braided my hair. I did 12 braids straight to the back. I saw a lot of people do that. It worked out really good for me. I also had to research what tacking the hair down in the back meant. I know that probably any other black person that hears that knows what that means. For some reason, I had to research it, find out that meant to grab my handy dandy sewing needle and the thread for the hair. And after I braided straight to the back, I braided the braids that were in the back, braided them across, and then used the needle and the thread for the hair to basically pin it down and to keep it tucked and secured in there. So this is what I did. I stuck the beater in right underneath the braid, take the hair right in the middle. It'll be just my luck this won't come out right in the middle. Push it through the little hole on the beater. Now the way I did it was I just grabbed the hair in the middle from where I put it in. I pulled it through a little bit so that I wouldn't have that much that had to go through the beater. And then take the beater, slide it back. And you see how the bottom part of that hair comes out? And okay, now it's going to tangle. Oh, I pulled it right through, pulled the beater off, and then I took the hair from the middle, grabbed the end and pulled it through the loop, pulled it right in there, took the two strands, separated them, pulled them to tighten it some, and then what I also saw a young lady do on YouTube was when I went to tie my knot, instead of going in one time, I just went in twice. I think she said it was something about being a surgical knot they use in hospitals. But it actually holds really, really well. And I just pulled it, and the curls just go right back to their regular form. So I just wanted to come on and show you guys this crochet style or latch hook style. I thought the hair was going to be really full, but it's actually not too bad. The other thing I want to show you guys really quick, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'm going to turn around and try to explain it. The back of my hair, because, let me turn back. This part that I have right here is closed off. I did a side part, and then if you see that the part is closed off right here. So what I actually did when I got to the back of my hair, I took my beater here and I stuck it through 2 braids in the back. So I went through the first braid, went under the first braid, and just kept continuing to go over under the second braid. Put the hair on it, pulled it through, and then when I pulled it, it actually pulled the 2 French braids together, which closed it off. And I just did that all the way back. And you can't even really see, I can't see when I look from the back, you can't see that it's done that way. So I thought it closed it off really well. I don't know the person's name that I got it from on YouTube, but I did that. Actually, I cheated again too, somewhere on the side, because I thought the hair was going to be too full. So I actually took 2 of the braids somewhere in here. I took 2 of the braids and crocheted them together and put the hair on it so the hair wouldn't be too full. But again, this is my crochet style that I wanted to show you guys because I was very inspired by the young ladies on YouTube that are on there doing all the videos, and I wanted to try it for myself. Not saying that I'm considered a stylist now or anything, but I think it came out really, really good, and I like it. And the hair does not tangle up bad. For this to be cheap hair, I think this hair only cost me maybe $3.99, at the very most $4.99 a pack, and I think I used 4 or 5 packs, But that was also with me separating the hair. It's not the full and complete curl. I separated each one. Some of them I separated into 3 if I thought it was getting too full in certain areas. But for it to be a cheaper hair, I'm not saying it doesn't tangle at all, but it doesn't tangle bad. You know, you don't have like that bird's nest hair at all. It keeps really, really good. When I go to sleep at night, this is what I do. I grab some of it, I section it off, and I actually take the whole thing and I just twist it over. Twist it, twist it, twist it. And then once I get it tight, I'll twist it around like this. Around, around, around. And I do about 4 or 5 of those around my head, and I put my bonnet right on. I go to sleep. Wake up in the morning, I unravel it, shake it a little bit. It actually keeps the definition of the curl in there so that it won't give you like a matted look. You could even take the big section and 2-strand twist it. It doesn't matter. It works. It works really, really good. So that's another little trick I use for this type of hair to keep it going. I hope you guys could see how full it was too, or how full it is. And like I said, I just think it's a really cute style. So this was Mischievous, just coming on my first YouTube video to show you guys how I did my crochet braids, aka latch hooks. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Keep checking because I'll have other stuff coming up soon. Bye bye, YouTube.